Hey guys, on this episode of Mr. Fix, I'm going to show you how to change and possibly fix one of these Dashwood cranks. What's happened with this one is that it will open, but it will not close. So, and what's happened is it's really in messed up shape. So you could just tell like what's going on here. This comes off, and this piece right here, I'm going to zoom in, comes off. This is not supposed to come off because as it cranks, it'll crank and then turn the gears. What's happened here is something has broken and we're probably gonna have to change this whole mechanism. All right, so first off, you can see this is even cracked. This is extra pieces that we're gonna keep here. So we're gonna take, first off the screen, and then right here, okay. You see here, there's a little clip. I'm gonna get a flat screwdriver and just push it out. And then this one here will probably slide out once, either out this side or off the notch. You see the notch with the arrow? So this is like a little wheel ball. I'll show you that in a minute. So let's, first things first, this piece of wood has to come off because as you can see, there's a couple of screws in here, a couple of Robertsons. You won't be able to get to it unless this piece comes off. So, look at this. Wow, yeah. Let's see what happens here. So, just a minute. Let me get I brought a whole bunch of tools here, but it looks like somebody's already done this before. So we'll do one at a side. Each one could be different. Looks like just the way that it's mitered. Might be easier to do it like this. Make sure we don't break it. Okay, so there's the piece. We'll keep that on the side for now. So now we have all access to this guy and we're able to take it off. So, gonna get your flat screwdriver. And that's it for this. So that little clip comes off. So we'll be able to take this guy off. That's off. Next, we'll just move this so this latch goes right near that arrow and it comes right off like that. So now, if I'm able to fix it, great. If not, I have the item. I can go to any window store or whichever, and then I'll have it and I'll be able to easily replace it. So the next thing you do, just 4 screws and that's it. All right, so that's the last one. And here we are, we're taking it off. Yeah, you see the way this mechanism works, right? So it's cranked and it'll go either way. But what's happened here is that this thing, looks like it's set right in right now. That's weird. Anyways, I'm going to take this off location, clean it all up, and see why it kept popping out. And we'll see if we're able to recycle this one. All right, guys. So upon studying this, what happens is, okay, let me just get this out. Now, remember how we talked about, this broke. So upon studying, the best way to do it is to maintain this one so it doesn't pull out. So what I did was I punched a little hole here, and with a 764 bit, I drilled a hole. Okay, it's all good. Then what you're going to need here is a metal screw. Use a metal screw, screw it right through in there, make sure that the kind of teeth grab a little bit. Then you're going to cut a little bit off. And that's what I did with this one. Just cut it off with a hacksaw, snap it off, Bob's your uncle. Now, the next step that I did was, when I looked at it, and I was able to thread it in. And what you want to do is when this goes in all the way, you could see that the threaded part will hold that little lip from coming up. That's great, no problem. Now, if I was to screw it in here, that's fine, but then my cover won't work. So upon measuring the cover, I decided, okay, it's about right there. That would go right through both sections. Same bit, 7/64. Put this in all the way. After we did the hole, put this in. Should fit just like butter. And if this hole lines up with the previous hole that we did, and notice how it's really going in nice. Now, if I over tighten it, I won't be able to turn it. So I want to be able to turn this thing. So now, once that happens, and I get my crank on, you notice that it cranks this way, and it cranks the other way. Perfect. Now, the only thing, I understand that you're going to have a screw here. See the screw that you see? It's a minor little setback. If you want to spend the money and change it, that's fine. But this quick little fix, one little screw, and you're done, and it's all good. The only problem is also when we screw it back to the window, this screw, if it ever loosens, you might have to take the whole thing out. So if you had one with like a different head on it, such as maybe like one that you're able to turn with a wrench or something like that, then that could work for your advantage too. I just did it like this. I think it's going to work. It's all held in place. It's not pulling out anymore. It turns both ways. Once locked in. So I think it's pretty good. So next step is to install. All right, so we're back on location and we have it all set up. So now it's just a matter of putting those screws back where they go and then set the alignment. Should have brought my drill with me. It would have been a little bit faster, but not a big deal. We're going to use the existing holes and everything. And the way it goes should be the way it was. I would recommend probably not over tightening their wood. This should go along. Doesn't need a lot of power. You don't want to overstrip and cause yourself some more problems. Right. So this one goes back to that little clip on. Clip it back. Now this one here. Remember, we're going to go back and we're going to set it up to that spot where the arrow is. Clipped on. Open. And we have it to close. Now, this little piece here, I want to reuse the existing nails and put it back exactly the same way it was, which I think it'll be like this. Let's see here. I think it was like that. Try to line it up with the exact same holes and everything. Okay.
Oh shit.
There you go. Let me see if it'll go all the way. Look at that. And look at that. And you notice our little screw that was there, you know, you hardly notice it. So we're gonna put the screen back on. This. All right. It's good. Box. Perfect. Other than that little thing like that, you know what, even now that I look at it, there's nothing wrong with it. It looks perfect. So you know what, there's another job that could save you easily 40 bucks. And you know, each probably lock is going to be different depending on which lock you're talking about. But it's a matter of analyzing it, seeing what's wrong with it, and adjusting it. And you know what, if you want to spend 40 bucks, spend the 40 bucks. It's really easy to change. But you know, this is a simple fix, 20-cent screw, not even 20 cents. You probably got a ton of them laying around. Anyways, thanks for watching and good luck to you.